You're just awful.
I can't be early and get shit on. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not making a statement. I'm not.
I promise you, I will not say late.
It's just too early for this.
I promise. I promise I'm not going to say late.
I ain't that early. It's like
early. Jeff,
very early.
Are you ready for the question?
I'm ready.
How many times in the 3 years that we've done this podcast has Kyle been early? See, I didn't say late.
That's still getting shit on.
I didn't say late.
Getting shit on.
How many times do you think he's been early?
I can't be this early, this often, and this precise, and still get shit on. Why would I? Why am I even getting here? Like, why don't I just do whatever?
I mean, he is.
Give a solid number. Is it more or less than 10?
Early in three years of podcasting. How many times has he been early?
Is it more or less than 20?
Over under
less than what?
20.
Dude.
What?
You're not even close to 20. How many times have you been early?
Yeah, early.
Oh, I would say less than
So
3.
does it not count
4.
if I was already here and then y'all showed up later?
No, because you piddle and you do things.
I don't piddle.
Yeah, you do.
I don't piddle.
Yeah, you do. And,
I don't
and we're
piddle.
in here,
I have shit that I'm doing.
We're in here ready to go. And
Describe one act of piddling.
And we
Describe
don't
one
know
act
because
of
we're
piddling.
not out there. We're sitting here. We're like, where's Kyle? We don't know. We don't know where Kyle is.
Well, I'm not just fucking confused, low blood sugar.
But here's the thing.
I'm fucking talking to people.
Mark and
you
I-
go from one end to the other, and when people are here, and don't get caught in 5 different conversations
Mark and I
on the
are
way.
sitting here with our headphones on and ready to go. And you know what? You don't come in with urgency. You don't come in like, guys, I'm sorry. He just comes strolling in like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, oh, y'all are recording? Yeah, I'll come record with you.
Piddling. God, I did not see that. I did not see Angry Hefe coming today. I didn't see that.
Just for the record, I don't piddle.
And how did you just all of a sudden conflate low blood sugar in this conversation?
I don't know. I think of people piddling when their blood sugar's low, or like people with Alzheimer's or something like
What does
that.
that have to do with anything? Old-timers.
Alzheimer diabetics.
Dave's a piddler.
I don't piddle.
Dave getting here catching strays on a Saturday for piddling and having diabetes and Alzheimer's.
What it came to.
Diabetes.
Like the diabetes. He's got the sugar. Oh God! Wait, we might as well.
I don't know if Gordon piddles.
Oh, yeah, we forgot that.
No,
Anyways, go
we
fuck
got
yourselves.
3 minutes worth of angry Hefe.
No,
all of
I
a
am
sudden.
not
So
angry.
angry. He's
But-
angry
Like
about
that
it.
was wild.
I didn't know you've been holding in my piddling. You know, happy piddling.
You teed that up.
Happy
I'm not.
piddling.
I am not.
I just
angry.
asked how many times he's been early. He
I
wanted
don't
me to
know
not talk
many.
about being
I
late.
don't know very many times.
Yeah, and I threw you the beach ball of more or less than 20. Obviously, I know
was
it's not
way
fucking 20.
less than 20.
Like that was, and you didn't take this, softball that at all. You
No.
just kicked me right in the
No,
face over it.
he attacked the beach ball with a knife is what he did.
Shot
He's
it with
like,
an AK-47.
Well, you know,
shot
I'm-
he skeet shot it.
You know, I'm pretty serious about time and punctuality.
You are.
45 minutes late.
You were late today.
I was late today, and I hate being late. Like it is a.
But not as much as you hate piddling.
No, I don't mind piddling. If
We
it's,
haven't defined piddling either, so
it
I
just
don't know that I
you
actually
can piddle. You can piddle
I don't think that I'm piddling.
as long as your piddling does not interfere with your punctuality. So those are two
Well,
P's that
technically,
don't
if
actually.
I'm here, I'm not late.
Piddling can affect punctuality.
Okay, but the question was, if I'm here and y'all show up later,
You're not here though.
but I
Here
am.
could be
I'm
where?
on location.
No, you could be here in Georgia. I mean, but here
That is not the same
Here
as
in the-
being on
here-
location
No, it's
or in
way
the same
different.
state.
Way different.
I'm on location.
If you're not in your seat
I'm
ready
in
to
the-
go,
then
you
I'm
might as well
late.
be in California.
That's crazy
Oh, wow.
talk. That's crazy talk.
What?
Now you're reaching.
Okay, so I
That's crazy talk.
I think it's
Mark. Hold on.
okay.
Okay, you go to your corporate office and you have a meeting right
Wow.
at
Wow.
9 o'clock.
Wow.
And your head
What a
VP's in there.
reach.
Hold on.
Wow.
And you walk in at 9:15 and he says, "Mark, the meeting started at 9." And you say, "Dude, I was just down the hall getting coffee. I was in the building." He's going to say, I don't care. You were supposed to be in here for the meeting.
I see what you're saying. However, I do think there is a difference.
We have
between being
wrestling
in
shoes hanging up above your head
in the
corporate fucking setting that you're
What
in
does
a
that
ladder.
have to do with anything?
It has everything to do with everything. It's
Okay, so I do think there is something to be said for being in the building. I think that you get a little bit more of a pass for being in the building than if you're not in the building and everybody's wondering where you are. There was a point this morning where Kyle and I look at each other and we say, man, Jeff's never late like this. Do you think he's dead?
No, but I text immediately when you said, Jeff, hey, Jeff. And I said, hey, guys.
Yeah. No. But we were 35 minutes into it, 40 minutes into it by that
grabbing
point.
food.
Yeah, but we were 40 minutes into wondering where Hefe
Well, it was
was.
supposed to be at 8:30.
8.
But I thought you and I said 8:30. And then you texted
you mean
8.
in your private conversation without me?
No, talking.
You mean in your private conversation that y'all had to discuss what time you were gonna do? So that's why I was gonna shift all this blame to Mark because y'all set this up. I wasn't involved at 8 o'clock, but you know who got up?
You know what?
You know, had to rush out of the door.
We were gonna.
No,
I was gonna
son,
do
no,
a
son. I
three-way
can't read
call.
you a story right now, son. No, I can't throw the baseball this
can't
morning.
make you breakfast?
No, I can't make you breakfast. You know, pancakes. I don't know. Figure it out, son. You're here alone. Take care of the animals. You know.
Take care of
By
the
the way,
animals. Do you have animals?
make sure you feed the livestock. I'll be back. You know, there's some beans soaking in the water that you can maybe boil up later.
I didn't know y'all had animals.
Hell yeah, we got fucking animals.
Jeff, you weren't supposed to say it.
Well, I
You
mean,
weren't supposed to talk about it. Like, it was
Y'all were
supposed
on
to
the
be a
down low.
secret.
Is that what's up? We're all just supposed to know it, but not talk about it. Is that what we're
We
doing?
weren't supposed to talk about it.
yeah, that's what the gays do.
I get it. Yeah, the problem is nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Well, obviously they care more about this than they do about
Nobody
that.
cares about the gays.
Please look at me. I'm bright and shiny. Yeah.
You think that's why their flag has so many bright colors on it to make people look at it?
I don't know. There's a bunch of theories on the flag on the
What
different
is
colors.
the whole
rainbow
idea
flag?
about the? Is it supposed to be like
I guess it's like
all inclusive?
Yeah,
I
it's
guess,
like
or
I don't know. The whole rainbow,
the full spectrum.
full spectrum. Maybe that's a great take, Jeff. I
Yeah,
don't know. It
that
probably isn't that.
that only works.
It probably isn't that, but that's probably a better take than what it actually is.
the problem with that is like that only works as long as things are good.
Yeah.
You know, first thing people do in prison is separate each other. Like they do it themselves. Nobody has to do it. They're like, you're white, you go over there. You're black, you go over there. You're brown, something, you go over there.
Wonder why that is.
Because race.
Well, I know why. I'm saying I just wonder why that's such a big deal in prisons.
Because of gangs.
Yeah.
Because all the gangs are racial.
But are those? Do those gangs operate the same way outside of prison?
Yeah, there's not many white Crips or white Bloods.
They exist though.
They do, but there's not a
But
lot
they
of
have
them.
a tougher time in prison, I guess. Like they have to have. I don't know. I guess some of it's accepted, but if there's a big difference between like state prison and then the Fed. Like if you get put up in the Fed, there's shit they don't tolerate there that maybe they put up with in other prisons.
Like I don't think there's any. What's the
Like as far as the gangs go.
what's the big Mexican gang? Like Azteca 13 or whatever they are.
MS-13, which I don't even think I think they're down the.
They may be dead.
No, they're not dead. They're just not at the top of the totem pole anymore.
Yeah, but there's probably not very many white MS-13 members,
No, I don't think it works that way.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
I don't think it works that way.
or African American MS-13.
Well, they all have like separate little sub groups within, but like if shit goes down or if there's like a riot, like whatever race you're with, you're expected to
you
back
gotta-
them,
yeah.
right? So like, I told my brother one time because he's worked in the Fed forever. I was like, man, I don't know how I could deal with if I had to go to prison. I was like, because I'm not really with all the white racist shit and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, what? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you don't get a fucking choice. He was like, you go find them and you go with them.
That's crazy.
He was like, if you don't, you're fucking dead, or you're gonna get extorted, or you're just gonna have
Yeah.
a really terrible time.
Right.
You know, and then they'll be against you. You
Right.
know, so
then everyone's against you.
yeah, now you're screwed.
Now
There's
it's
very little.
The whites are against you,
and apparently
everyone else.
There's, you know, I guess there's a route to like just being left, like not being affiliated and just kind of.
Yeah, could you go to prison and just say, look, I don't want any
You
affiliation
can,
with
but then
anybody?
you can be preyed on. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying? You're out there just floating about. You know, so
crazy.
And it
I'm
doesn't
sure
matter how
that's
tough you are. If
Yeah.
if
No,
2 can't
there's-
do it, they'll send 5. If 5 can't do it, they'll send 10. Like they'll just doesn't matter. They're gonna get you eventually. I mean, so yeah, you might as well
Gonna get got.
get with somebody and put a little work in. What do you think you'd be good at in prison? I feel like we've talked about this, but
I don't think we have.
not. Well, what do you think you'd be
think so.
good at in prison?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God, I'd be in trouble.
No. I mean, you got skills. You can just, you know what I'm saying? Not all of it's got to be like
He's a hustler.
cutthroat.
I hate to say this because it makes people would wonder like where I might, how I could use this like in the real world. But I think that, and I may be wrong. I hope to God I never have to go to prison. But I think that my intellect and my communication skills, I think I could manipulate people.
Okay.
That sounds bad, but I don't mean that in a bad way. But like, I think I don't know. Maybe
I
I,
mean, it's
couldn't.
better than saying like I think I'd be really good at selling crack. I mean,
No, well,
I feel like, that's what I was going to say. I feel like
Well,
you can sell a lot of crack.
And I probably would if that's what I needed to do. But I'm just saying, like, I think that I would be. I think I could end up like running the whole fucking prison.
Well, there's smart guys in prison.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think
there's
I
guys that
would
can
be. I
manipulate
think
in
I could
prison.
manipulate the system to the point that I could. I think I could befriend who I needed to befriend and win people over. I do. I don't. I wouldn't want to try it, but I'm also not. I wouldn't be a pushover either. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't. I wouldn't care.
Would you be like cool though?
Yeah. What do you mean cool?
So you'd be like a cool crack dealer?
Yeah, because dude, they're already in prison. It's not like I'm worried about your health or your safety. I don't care. If I got to deal crack, I'm going to deal crack. I don't care. Whatever it takes.
Right. See, people will take you on just for that.
Yeah.
If you were like, yeah, I'll stuff some crack in my asshole, and then you got it, you got it.
or you get a prostate exam. It's same.
You're just hiding it. You're not supposed to enjoy it.
No.
Like you don't have to keep taking it out and putting it back
pretty
in,
far
taking it
there.
out, and putting
I
it back
didn't
in.
mean it like that,
Well, but that has to happen.
Does
like
it?
If you're
That's
in the
the
crack
only way to
game,
get it?
yes. Yeah, at some point they're like
drones. I mean, they
Somebody's
do
gonna be nobody's like I got a spare
I prefer
drone. We're gonna get
drones.
in. No, somebody with some
Drones
crack.
are way better than your asshole.
Look, you want to get in with the right people, right?
What would you do? What would be your strength?
I don't know.
The
I don't
fact
know.
that
I could
you're
definitely sell some crack.
well, you're tough.
Well, I'm a big guy, so I'm gonna be a target for stuff.
Yeah,
I would
but
imagine.
they'd be hard pressed to find a bunch of people in prison that would be able to take you physically.
No, they're there. They're there. One on one, maybe, but I mean, multiple people are multiple people.
And shanks are.
And then
real,
they'll
too.
stab you. Yeah,
Yeah,
if they
just-
think they can't beat you up, or if you're not like into just like.
Is
caging
it
up
true?
dude.
Were there any documented stories of Tyson fighting in prison?
Ooh, I don't know. They probably. I don't know. Like even.
Probably not.
I think most of those guys, like when they're that famous, it's not. I don't think people fuck with them. I think the right people kind of take them in and
Yeah.
just to be friends with Tyson. Like I don't think Cain Velasquez for different reasons than Tyson, total polar opposites. But
Is he still in prison?
no,
he's out.
No, but he had like apparently everybody was cool with. I mean, but it's Cain Velasquez. Like,
I'm probably scared to death of him.
yeah, I wouldn't want to. But they're also like, he tried to shoot a chomo, so
Yeah.
They
That's
got
something,
props.
and that's something they don't deal with in prison. is-
I would be in first in line for that kind of stuff.
yeah, enforcing on that.
Well,
that
yeah, as soon as you
shot
find
a
he shot at like the guy that was
child molester.
child molester.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
all for that.
Yeah, he ran him down in traffic, hit him with his truck, and was just like. That's why he got locked up because he was just shooting in public, and then one of the people in the truck got hit.
Did you see was it Texas? The
He just
dad,
fucking lost it,
the dad that they charged in Texas
Got off.
Yep. They
What-
dropped all charges.
What happened? I don't know that one.
He killed. He found a 48-year-old convicted sexual predator in a truck with his daughter.
Yeah, and beat him to death, or
Beat him to death.
yeah, it was beat him to death.
How old was the daughter?
Young, I think. Like 14, something like that. Like young. I don't know.
He was there. I mean, and I'm not saying it matters. Like she was against her will. Like he would.
I don't. They
don't
didn't
know the story.
They didn't. They haven't. They didn't say really any of those details, other than like this is what it was, and he found them. And
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought his son got molested.
I think it
thought
was
he
his
came in-
daughter.
Oh, was
Well, look.
it? Okay.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
But
at all.
his child. Okay, he found his
and
child.
probably thank
think
God it
pretty
happened
young.
in Texas.
but they charged him.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, they
You have to
charged
charge
him.
him. If somebody,
They're going to charge
I mean,
you.
if we're
but-
in the street and somebody pulls a gun on me and threatens to kill me and I shoot him first, I'm still getting charged. Like, even if it's super justified.
And he went to jail for a little bit and was in holding, but then eventually they dropped all charges.
Good.
Yeah.
That's how all those
And that's the way it ought to be.
that's how all those blue collar white guy prison movies go. Mm-hmm. He's just like, I'm just doing my thing and I'm defending my home. And
Well,
then
you know,
now
I have
I'm airing
tried
Brotherhood.
I have tried so hard to find this story. There's a story that I saw it years ago on YouTube, and I haven't been able to find it again. It wasn't on YouTube. It was a snippet, but it was off of like 60 Minutes. Was it Barbara Walters? Is that who was 60 Minutes? It was one of those famous women that did the interviews. And they were interviewing this guy, and he was probably my age, and he was in prison, and they were interviewing him. And make a long story short, his teenage daughter one night at dinner just broke down crying and said, you know, I have to tell you something. And she tells him that his business partner, who he'd been in business with, he'd known this guy for 25, 30 years, had molested her.
Damn.
Yes. And goes into great detail, explains how it had happened, how long it had happened, you know, the whole 9 yards. This guy, he said this was 9, 10 o'clock at night. He calls him. He says, hey, I need you to meet me at a parking lot. He said, I got to give you something. Well, man, we can wait and do it tomorrow. He says, it's late. He said, no. He said, I got to do it tonight. You got to meet me tonight. And he said, we met in a Walmart parking lot. And he said, the guy got out of the car. He was waiting on him. And he said, I got out. And he said, I grabbed my pistol. And he said, the only thing I said was, Lord, forgive me. He said, I never even told him what it was about. He said, I said, God, forgive me. And he said, I shot him right there on the spot.
Wow.
And he turned around and called 911. And he said, I'm at so-and-so parking lot. I just killed my business partner. He was molesting my daughter. I mean, it was that cut and dry. And, of course, you know, they locked him up, took him to prison. And Barbara Walters or whoever it was asked the guy, you know, said, do you regret your decision? And he said, the only thing I regret is the fact that I took myself out of my family's life. You know, he said, I do regret that. He said, because now they've lost me, you know, being a part of their life. But he said, I don't regret 1 second what I did to him.
Right.
I was like, dang, dude.
Yeah, I mean, at least try to get away with it. Jesus. You know,
I think he was just probably so hurt.
just rage. It was kind of like Kane. It's just rage.
Well, I'm surprised that a good lawyer couldn't. I mean, I guess that's just so premeditated.
It's
but,
premeditated as fuck.
but you don't
like,
think that you're just like in a rage, like you're in a blind rage, man.
Yeah, but premeditation can be a minute. Like it doesn't have to be a long time. Like we could be sitting here having a conversation, and a minute before we kill somebody, think about it, and that's premeditated. It doesn't have to. There is no like duration.
Well,
of time.
there's obvious motive, and then you know everything else.
It doesn't take
It's a
long.
hard argument.
You know, and I say, you know, it's easy to say as a man, oh, I'd kill him, I'd do that. But I don't know that, you know, I've thought like, God, man, if something like that happened to my daughter, like, what would I do? I mean, I hope I never have to find out, because, I mean, that obviously I would never want to have to go through something like that. And, you know, but your fleshly instincts want to, you know, just rip somebody's head off, right? But, you know, I think about, like, if something like that happened, the logical side of me says, well, it would be really stupid for me to do that, because now I have hurt my other kids too. You know what I'm saying? Because I've taken myself out of their life. I guess that's the responsible answer, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
But I
I
mean,
don't know. But then the part that like I struggle with is like, yeah, but I'm supposed to protect them too, and then
sure.
you know, all that kind of stuff. But
Do you allow the justice system?
I don't know. That's
To-
a risk too.
But what if the justice system works? What if the guy's
That's
found
what you're
guilty
supposed to do.
and he's convicted and he's gone to prison?
Well, that's the
and-
way it's supposed to go because,
I'm not saying if
we
the
were
guy
all-
gets off.
If we were all out there, pulling off vigilante justice, then there's no point in,
Yeah.
then
How did
no
we
point in
get
any
on
of it.
this subject?
I don't know, rabbit
Prison.
holes. Prison, yeah.
How did we get on prison?
I asked
yeah.
if what you thought you'd be good at in prison. And then I said something about hiding keystring crack.
I think I'd be good at I think
I think
I'd
you're
be like,
overthinking it. I think you'd be really good at like just poker and getting everybody's commissary.
I think so too. I think you could hustle your way
I think you
through
just
money,
I think you would.
but then they'd get mad at me for hustling them.
Then you'd make a friend.
and then you
Then
you have to slide somebody money.
Fucking hook him up with some oodles
Yeah.
and noodles.
Yeah.
And some fudge rounds and
All they want's an earner, Jeff.
Yeah.
They just want to earn her. You can earn however you need to earn.
Oh, I can earn it.
yeah, that's all
Yeah,
they need.
well, no, I
That'd
can
be your
hustle.
play. Just hustle
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
be just an earner.
Maybe.
Yeah, Jeff, have you ever played poker like in a big casino?
Oh yeah.
Have you? How is it different than like the normal like local games? What's the difference?
Couple things. Well, I mean, depending on
They
how
changed the fucking deck.
depending on how
Sorry.
Jeez.
My only experience, it pissed me off so much because I didn't know.
but depending on how much how small the game is you're playing. But you have a dealer. That's the big difference. Is you have
Okay, so say like me and 7 of my buddies get together on a Friday night and we we all bring $50.
Yeah.
And we throw it, or 100, say $100. So we start playing and to me, most of the time you can at $100, people don't do stupid stuff, but you still have to deal with that stupid stuff sometimes where people aren't playing like they would normally play if there were actual real money on the table.
Well, the big thing in a casino is that you don't ever know who you're sitting at the table with. So, you could be sitting there with, a nobody some idiot that's just got some money, and you'll know pretty quick at a poker
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
figure it out. Or you might be sitting there with some guys that are really, really good. And so, you just it's the difference as it's the friendly Friday night game where everybody's smoking cigars and you're having fun and you're not really taking it serious versus where you're really taking it serious.
Yeah.
Like these guys are really there to play.
Yeah.
I actually got kicked out of a casino the very first time I played real poker.
Really?
At a casino. Yeah.
Why?
Well, a buddy of mine and I were on a company trip, and we were at the Beau Rivage in Biloxi, and they had just put the poker room in and was like, "Hey, let's go to the poker room." So we went to the poker room. Now poker rooms are completely different than the floor where all the blackjack and all that. That's carnival games. I mean, it really is. Those are just pure gamble. It's just carnival.
Yeah.
Poker is not. And there's going to be a lot of you people out there that don't understand what I'm about to say. Poker is not gambling. Poker, because poker is a skill, right? It is. It is a skill. You're not playing the house. You're playing the individual. So it's totally different.
Right.
So poker rooms are usually quiet. There's not a lot of hoop. It's not all like the ding, 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 ding stuff out on the floor. Well, there is an etiquette at a poker table. Right? There's etiquette there. There is a way to play. There's certain rule sets. That's another thing that you asked what the difference were. There's certain things that you have to know about the etiquette of poker, or that you will get called out by the dealer. Like you can't do like if let's say I'm going to put if I'm wanting to bet five $10 chips, right? I can't put 2 out there and then grab 3 more and put them out there. You can't you can't do that. You got to do it all in one motion.
Yeah.
You can't delay the. There's little things like that people don't understand. You can't.
That to prevent like sleight of hand shit.
Yeah, you can't. You can't you can't cover up your chip stack. You can't hide your chips. I mean, there's just little things that you have to know about etiquette.
Don't they want you to physically tap the table when you check?
Yes, you check, or you can say check, but you can, but one of the things is that there's no collusion, right? You
talk to the guy,
absolutely
your
you
friend.
talk
down
to
here.
the guy beside you.
Hey, buddy,
You don't,
you know.
that kind of thing. Well,
Do you talk shit to each other though?
no, I mean, people will say stuff, but there's just an etiquette. No, you don't really talk shit. I mean, you just kind of play. Well, I'm sitting just like this, and like you're the dealer. Like, this is where the dealer is. So the guy right here is in the 1 seat, and the guy beside him is in the 2 seat. And we're playing, and I bet, I had a pretty good hand, and I bet, I don't remember what I had. My friend who is with me is sitting over here, like in the 8th seat. And we didn't tell anybody when we got there that we knew each other because we just didn't want anybody to know we knew each other. We just act like we didn't know each other. And I sit down at the table and I bet, and the guy in the 2 seat says, I hear him say under his breath, he says, if you call, I'm going to fold. Well, that's borderline collusion, right? Because he shouldn't be saying stuff like that because it's giving.
Well, that's the rest of the table.
manipulates.
Well, it manipulates what's going on.
Yeah,
You're giving an advantage. You're
Out of turn, right?
Right,
It's,
and
it's
you're
not
letting,
your turn.
You're also you're putting your thoughts on what I have into everybody else's mind. It's just not fair. You're changing the dynamic. It's kind of like saying, you know, if you're not in the hand, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't play that hand.
Exactly.
Right.
I wouldn't play it, bro. I wouldn't trust that.
Ain't no
I
way
wouldn't
I'd
trust
call
that bet.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'd go
yeah,
all
yeah.
in. I'd go all in right here if I was you.
Yeah.
You can't do stuff like that.
Right. Yep.
So, anyway, when he said that, like, I just lost it. Like, it pissed me off. You know, and I was like, I said, really? I said, are you seriously going to sit there and talk in the middle of the hand?
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, dude, I heard you. I said, what the fuck are you talking? I said, I just heard you. I
Yeah.
said, you can't do that. I looked at the dealer. I said, you're going to allow that? I said, this is your table. I said, you're going to allow them to do that? And the dealer's kind of like, well, what are you talking about? Like he didn't hear it. Come to find out, the dealer knew these guys.
Yeah.
And I
Regular.
said,
yeah.
he keeps going. He's like, sir, you got to calm down. You got to calm down. I said, I ain't calming the fuck down. I said, I just sat down with $500, and I said, and these guys are talking to each other. I said, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Before I know it, I got dadgum
Pit bossed out.
pit boss and bouncers over here.
Here in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah, and they're like,
We do things a little different.
Dude, he's like, hey, he's like, come here. I need you to step away from the table. And I said, why? I said, well, what did I do? And he's like, well, he said, first off, you got to calm down. I said, dude, stop telling me to calm down.
I'm calm.
I said, stop telling me to calm down. I said, these some bitches over here are talking in the middle of a hand. I said, everybody knows that is collusion. I said, it's inappropriate. It's against poker etiquette. And I said, it's absolute bullshit. And I said, if this is the way you want to run your poker room, you go right ahead. I said, but you're going to lose a lot of good business. I said, you can't do that crap. And so they kicked me out. And
I'm waiting for in the middle of this your coworker to go, Jeff.
no.
And he'd be like, shut the fuck
No,
up.
he's over like, who the heck is that guy? So anyway, they made me. I could not come back in the poker room for like 2 hours. They gave me like a 2-hour cool down period. They said,
Timeout. Put you in timeout.
timeout. They put me in timeout.
Like, go to blackjack for 2 hours and you come
Yeah.
back.
They literally bagged my chips up and handed me my chips in a Ziploc bag, and they were like, "You cannot come back in here for 2 hours." I was like, "This is great. This is freaking awesome." So I just went out and gave it all away at blackjack.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then my buddy comes out a few hours later, and I'm sitting at the blackjack table, just sitting there drinking, you know. And he comes over there and he goes, "Hey, buddy."
You're just sitting there playing with your chips.
And he said, I said, yeah, so I'm not very happy. And he was like, well, he agreed with me. He goes, yeah. He said, they were way out of line. He said, they knew it. And that's when he told me, he said, the problem was, he says, the dealer knew those guys. He said, I figured that out after you left. And he said, that's why he didn't say anything to him. He said, anywhere else. He said, if that happened at the Bellagio,
Hard
oh,
Rock
he
or
said,
something.
those guys would have been gone. He said, they would have been gone in a heartbeat. He said, no way they're going to allow that.
Yeah.
You can't
That's
talk
funny.
like that when you're in the hand, and you can't say stuff like that. I mean,
Right.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never managed to get thrown out of out of a poker room. Right?
Who would have thunk it? Who
Which
would have
I've only
thought
been to one
that of the
casino.
three of us, Jeff would be the one that would get kicked out of a
I've
poker
been thrown
room.
out. Now I've been stuffed in a poker room because I had fucking caused a bunch of chaos, and they were trying to just stuff me in a room, and it just happened to be in a
The poker room?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That was their go-to.
Jeff, say you're sitting down at a poker table. Okay, you're just playing nice, easy poker. You know, it's been there for a couple hours. All of a sudden, the door opens to the poker room, swings open, and in comes this guy into the poker room, like just shoved in there, going, "What? What? I wasn't even doing nothing. What?"
That's when I just kind of get up
it was
and
a little
slide
different.
out.
It was a little different.
I tell you what, though, I almost went to a game in Noonan that got busted.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
One of those.
and fortunately, I was not there when it happened. And the only reason it got busted was because there were rumors that they thought there was drugs there.
Oh, and they found a poker game instead.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, no, they knew it was a poker game.
Oh,
but they
thought
thought
they were gonna
that they were doing
drugs on
drugs,
top of it,
and
yeah.
they weren't. It was just I know the guy that ran the game.
I don't feel
and
like they really enforce it really bad unless you're pissing somebody off.
they
Like,
don't unless they think there's drugs.
There's,
They got to think there's something else going on.
Well, I mean, so me and Steph worked at a couple places. Like I'm not gonna say, I guess where. I don't know that it matters now, but either way, you know, she used to help run the poker games and stuff like that, and then like just being, you know, waitress and stuff. But they got raided a couple times. Like they would come in, do the whole nine, and then at the end of it, it's just like a formality. It's a slap on the wrist, and then everybody goes back to doing it anyways. So
yeah. No.
but
It's not a big deal, honestly. I mean, it's stupid because it's
well,
just,
it's because you know it's cash, it's not reported, and nobody's making nobody's.
But
but
getting
it
a piece of
happens
it.
There's no
everywhere.
1090.
I mean,
everywhere.
and listen,
There's so many games.
sheriffs,
Yeah,
DAs,
everybody.
It's not a big deal.
Lawyers,
It's not a big
judges,
deal.
yeah,
it's
they
just
all want in
not
on
a
the
big
game.
deal.
I really enjoy playing poker.
It's fun.
I don't play it enough to be good at it.
What we ought to do is have a game right here one night.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. We could put
100%.
if you put like a tablecloth down
Yep.
and just kind of pulled it tight under here, because this would be tough because it's so slick. But if you had like a nice little tablecloth,
It'd be a good poker
it
table.
would be a good poker. We could get some chairs. You could have,
We played poker on this table, haven't we?
We did play upstairs.
in the
We did.
treehouse.
Yeah,
we did.
could have 7 or 8 guys sit around this table and it'd be fun. You'd have to self deal, but what's fun is when you go to some because I have several games that I get invited to that have dealers. You know, so they'll host and they'll have dealers that
I'm terrible at shuffling cards.
oh yeah,
I'm not good at it.
but they'll have full time dealers that
Well, there used to be little bars that they would have like you couldn't go in there straight up gamble, but they'd have like poker tournaments and stuff like that.
Amvets
Amvets
has a poker game.
Does
that they run.
Kayleen still do the one over here? Have you been over there in a while?
I don't know where. At Amvets?
Amvets on Columbia.
I don't know. I haven't been there in so long.
For real?
It's been
I
a
haven't
while.
been through there in a minute.
I haven't been there in probably a year or two. It's been a while.
Yeah, it would be cool. I haven't sat and played poker continuous like in a while. It's been
It's
years.
fun.
I was
mean-
pretty steady for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm holding.
Yeah, I would love to. I think go play somewhere, or just take some money and just have fun and go play. Sit down and play.
Well, the thing about poker is that if you get with some, there's a reason that the same guys win in the long run. That doesn't mean you're not going to win in the short run.
Yeah.
But it is a skill game. It's not. It's not like blackjack.
We could get a game going, right? And then we get a few ringers that just come in. We don't talk about it, right? And then we start loaning people money so that they can gamble with it. But it's just coming to us anyways.
You ever
And
seen the
then-
movie Molly's Room?
I don't think I've seen Molly's Room. I've seen Rounders and
No,
all
you
that
need
stuff.
to watch Molly's Room.
I don't think I've
It's based
watched
on a true
Molly's Room.
story.
Oh, okay, I'll check it out. I like poker movies.
Based on a true story. It's about a girl that
I think I saw the trailer for it.
she got into basically running these. She ran a poker game,
Really?
and it became one of the largest poker games in the United States.
Damn.
And it pulled in all the high rollers, all the big wigs, celebrities, and she had basically rented out like a penthouse in like New York, and it was nothing
Jesus.
but. And they would have full time dealers. They had a wait staff, had a full bar, had meals.
Wow.
And the mob just let her do it. The mob just let her do it.
I don't know, but she had people that owed her, like at the end of the night, they would owe like $500,000. It was crazy. I mean, huge money.
Yeah, you'd have to have so much money there just to cover people.
And it was called you need to watch the movie. It's called Molly's Room. It's
Molly's
so
Room.
good, man.
I'll check it out. I like that.
But it's all based on true story.
Really?
Yep.
Molly's Room.
Yep. Very good.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, what's a little gambling?
See,
You know what I'm saying? What's a
I'm
little,
talking about just wanting to go play somewhere, and you're wanting to start a whole like
what?
gang.
No,
Mafia.
I didn't say anything
Like-
mafia. I didn't say anything illegal. I just said play a game where people play with money.
Yeah.
And then we'll loan them the money, but then we're gonna have some people there that are really good at it, so we know that they lose.
Well,
the money.
what if we could?
This is all
you could-
hypothetical.
we could buy like a blackjack table, and start doing blackjack.
I suck at blackjack.
Well,
So
you
the
can't
only-
suck at blackjack. You just play standard.
I lose at
You
blackjack.
just play standard.
Well, I know.
strategy and basic strategy,
and I lose more than I win.
There is no skill. Of course you do.
I know, so it's dumb. I suck.
There
so
is
if I'm
no
not winning,
skill involved.
Yeah,
This
I
is
can-
like when you're trying to tell him how to choke somebody. Right
I know,
now.
but
Like,
I can-
And you're doing the same. You're like, just do it better.
yeah, but I can win at poker. I can't win at blackjack. So it's dumb. Blackjack seems dumb to me. Like I'll play it on my phone, but it's dumb.
That's the only thing I've ever played at a casino. We went to Hard Rock and I played blackjack.
Yeah, like blackjack to
And
me.
I only got ill with one guy.
I love blackjack.
No, it was fun.
I don't. You lose every time. Like all
I
the
was
time.
doing really well.
I
Yeah,
lose
until you're
every time.
not.
Well, I was up like $400.
Yeah, and then what'd you do? You kept
Well,
going.
I was trying to leave. I was trying to get up. I was like, all right, it done went cold. Like we're on the other side of it, And I was like, all right. I told my buddy, I was like, we got to switch tables or do something different or whatever. And then we're getting comped drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my brother comes over with all these shots, and he's fucking woo, fucking this shot, and he fucking hands us all this, and he throws chips down, everything. I'm like, fuck, I guess we're staying here. And so we stayed there, and I started losing, trying to double up, and then I got fucked up. So, but then I only got chippy with one guy because he kept trying to fucking give advice. I was like, I didn't ask for your fucking advice. And then they all went, like the music stopped. Like I was like, well, why is nobody saying nothing to fuck shit McGee over here trying to tell me how to fuck? Don't worry about my money, guy. Shut up.
Well, you know why?
Some chain wearing motherfucker.
All right, look, and I'm not defending him, but I can tell you why he was doing that.
Because I was probably fucking
you're
up his
messing up
hand.
his hand.
You were messing up the
I'm
table.
sure. Fuck him and his hand. I ain't
you
there for
messed
his
up the-
hand.
yeah, he needs.
Yeah,
he need to be at play after
here's
you.
the
then.
thing.
I get it. I get it, but I didn't want to hear it from him.
Here's the thing about blackjack. If everybody at the table knows how to play basic strategy,
Right.
you have a really good chance of if it's a good shoe, everybody's going to make money. But if you got one guy
Yeah,
that
at the
doesn't
end,
know
I
how
was
to do
that
it,
guy. Yeah, I was
and
that
he
guy.
doesn't know what he's doing, and
Right.
you'll see guys and guy will do something stupid like that, and they'll just go, "I'm out," and they'll take their chips.
and that's what I was waiting for
They'll
him to
take their
fucking
chips
do.
away. And
I
I've
was
done
like,
it. I've done it so many times. I don't
like-
say anything to them because I'm
Yeah.
like, "Hey, that's cool, man. You play you," but I'm not going to sit here and lose my money to you.
Well, at the time, I was like up $400.
Right.
Like I was like, "Fuck you, buddy!" Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about your hand. But I found that out later that I was like, "Oh, I was fucking the whole table, basically." It's like, whatever, dude. Like, why are you talking to me? I was pretty young then too. I don't even think I'd been training yet. I was like 21, 22. I was like, I don't even live in Florida. Like, I'll fucking. How much money you got?
Yeah.
I'll be up out of here. Roll your ass. No, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. We ought to take a guys' weekend to like Biloxi.
Well, look.
Okay,
we
wait.
can do it on our way to Venice.
Listen, you know what's coming up?
Cousin Mike.
And what we're going to get here before long.
Cousin Mike fishing trip.
No. Jordan bachelor party.
Jordan's getting married.
He will be shortly.
Well, does she fucking know? Because you just said on the
no,
podcast.
she
Oh,
knows.
okay. So he's already
Like
asked. He's already
he hasn't
engaged.
no, they're not engaged yet. He hasn't asked her.
Jesus,
But
buddy,
he's asked permission of her dad. She knows that he asked permission for her hand.
You're not like breaking
Mark
news.
just
right?
out of the
It's just
whole-
out of-
No.
By the way,
No, it's like they picked out a ring together. He's got the ring. She just doesn't know when he's going to ask.
why do all that and not propose?
Because he wants to make it surprise. I don't know. It's Jordan. He's
Okay.
autistic. I don't
Whatever.
know. He's
All
got
right.
the tism.
That's okay. It's all right. Cool.
He's
Either
got
way,
the tism.
Anyway,
Anyway,
fucking Jordan bachelor.
Jordan
party.
bachelor party. Yeah, coming up here in the next 6 months probably.
Oh yeah,
6 months to a year.
That's cool.
That could be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
What's he want to do? Better not be like fucking hiking or some shit.
No,
either, okay?
Jordan doesn't. He's a cop. He doesn't exercise.
I get it. That's a fair point. Fair
Doesn't
point.
exercise. Doesn't
Ooh,
train.
I'm gonna get all his cop drunk. Cop buddies drunk.
Let's take him to a casino.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, Biloxi's 5-6 hour drive. We'll be
Right.
there. It's
Yeah.
fun. Biloxi's cool. I mean, there's nothing else to do but
Yeah.
casino, but it'd be fun.
Like I've been through casinos and I've
Tampa has hard
done
rock.
a little bit, but
Tampa would be
nothing.
awesome. Now Tampa would be cool.
Tampa's got the hard rock.
Yeah.
And strip clubs. I'm sure Mississippi has strip clubs, but I bet Tampa kicks the shit out of them.
Mississippi? Yeah, they're probably pregnant.
Well, technically they're pregnant even if they're on like taking the morning after, you know.
Let me tell you something, buddy.
They're just chewing morning afters like
I'm
fucking
not.
M&Ms.
I'm not a huge.
Tic Tacs.
Gotta take my vitamins.
I'm not one of these guys. Like I have been to a strip club, but I'm not like. I don't really. To me, I think it's just a waste of money. Like I don't
Oh,
really.
it's definitely a waste of money.
I don't
Yeah,
like.
it's definitely
I
a
don't.
waste of money,
It's
for
not
sure.
something that I just. You're never going to hear me say, "Hey, let's go to there." I just don't care. Like
Right.
it's just not something I mean, but I got roped into going with a bunch of guys one time, and it was in Mississippi, and it was the most comical thing that I have ever seen. I mean, we walked in there, and I was just like, "What the hell is this?" I mean, it was terrible.
You got
I mean,
one chick just feeding yogurt to people.
dude, like
One girl gets on stage and takes her socks off before she starts dancing.
it was bad, dude.
Was it in a trailer park?
It was bad. I mean,
They have to walk out on the floor and then get on the stage.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, they got like Walmart feet, you know? Yeah.
Grocery store.
Bad,
Yeah.
dude.
It's like fannies back in the day.
Oh, it was bad. I'm telling you, I was just like, I just sat there like, you guys are absolutely insane. Like, I think
some of that's
literally-
part of the
Let me tell you
fun,
how bad
though,
it was.
too.
I bought a Coke. And I sat there and just sipped on my Coke. And I was like, whenever y'all ready, I'm ready, buddy. I was like, good gracious.
That's hilarious.
This is bad, dude.
No, I've been to plenty of strip clubs. Me and Steph used to go like once a year, every now and then. You know, but really, I mean, more than once a year just wasn't. You know.
They don't do anything for me. I mean,
This is a good time. It's
I
fun.
get it. I
And
understand.
like going with Steph was cool because you know, I'd let her go pick out a dancer and things like that. Like, so that part's fun. And then just going and cutting up. Like, if you're one of these dummies that go in there and you know
Fall in love.
fall in love and like try to pick up like
Like I'm gonna take her home.
yeah, or you go there by yourself. Like guys who go to the strip club by yourself,
That's
like
sad.
you got to be going through something.
sad.
Like if I end up just in a strip club at 2 p.m. and fucking and I'm just sitting in there drinking Jack Daniels or something, just check on me.
That's
you
so
know?
sad.
She'd be like, "Wait, you where? I'm eating lunch. Where? I'm like at the Cheetah."
I mean,
But even
They
the
got good
janky
wings.
ones, even the janky ones were fun. You know, they just, you know, they ain't great, but it's fun to. Like my brother used to piss off some strippers.
I'm pretty sure that one of the girls in Mississippi was pregnant.
Yeah, that's probably right. That's
Seriously.
probably right. Yeah. No, I get
If
it.
she wasn't like,
Like I don't give a shit how far along
Jeff,
you are.
she's just
Get on
got a
the stage.
gluten allergy. She's just bloated.
She's just bloated.
yeah,
My brother would pull a chair up to the stage, and the girls he didn't like, he'd pick his chair up and turn around and turn his back to them. I swear to God, this one girl in a cowgirl outfit was stomping the floor at him, trying to get his attention, like pulling like a little temper tantrum. You know, he was such a dick. It was funny. He had this one. It wasn't a strip club, but it was like a bachelor party. Might have been his. But there used to be this guy called Pete's Angels, and he would bring strippers, you know, for private parties and stuff. And they would do like games and stuff. So like for $20, you could flip pudding on them, and then you'd lick it off wherever it landed and shit like that. Right? It's very obscene, like all of it. And then one of them, somehow it got to be where you could spank her with your belt or her belt or something, right? And he goes to do it, and it allegedly, and turns it and just I guess it had a little more stank on it than he had intended to, and it kapow, and she like, You could tell it stung, like it didn't. And he turned and he goes, oh, and he had a wad of cash. And he like just grabbed his face and just handed her the whole wad of cash. He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Correct.
So I'll tell you guys one really funny
Pete's Angels fell off, by the way. Not the same strippers at my bachelor party.
stripper story.
Yeah. I thought they were a joke. I thought it was Mississippi walked in the fucking house.
no.
Yeah.
So when I was
Y'all gotta be
about
kidding me.
20, 21 years old, maybe 19, 20, I don't know. Friend of mine, and if any of my buddies are listening, they're going to remember this. A buddy of mine was turning 21, I think. And these guys had hired, he lived in his parents', like he had like a basement area, like he had it like finished out at his house. So some guys, these friends or somebody, one of the guys hired this girl, this stripper, to come over there to the house. Okay. Now imagine a bunch of 18, 19, 20-year-old kids sitting in a circle and, you know, they got all these little in the couches and chairs, and this one girl, how stupid she was. And she has her little jukebox, you know, and I mean, it was
Yeah,
janky.
no, I know the scene.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the terrible part. This is where I feel bad. But
Y'all killed
you ask
her.
me why I'd be good in prison. This is kind of stuff right here. So
She died, and y'all had to get rid of the body.
So she had set her bag right here beside me. She had set her bag like beside the couch, and she's dancing or doing her thing. And you know, all the guys are putting, you know, dollar bills in her little garter thing and all that crap. And you know, she's dancing, and it's just we're all laughing and being stupid. Well, she kept taking all her dollar bills and throwing them in her bag, right? So I was sitting there, so I would reach in and grab a handful of her dollar bills out of her bag
You're recycling her
and
dollar
just
bills.
recycling them to her. So we just kept like, so I mean, she danced for like 2 hours. She probably made like $13 because we just kept recycling her money back to her. It was so bad, and we were laughing so hard about it.
Right.
Because there was only one other dude that really saw me doing it, and nobody could figure out why we were laughing so hard. And I could not stop laughing. And I know this girl thought we was laughing at her. Like, she thought, oh, y'all are having a good time. And I'm like, you have no idea. Like, and we just, every time she turned her back, we just grabbed money and just.
Young entertainers always bring
bad.
somebody with you to the private parties.
It was bad.
That's why they're supposed to bring a guy.
Yep.
Or multiple girls. That will
Yeah.
cut somebody.
She was just,
Guys like Jeff out there.
Nevea.
she was just dumb.
Nevea.
Let's not encourage her to get into that world, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
appreciate
I
that.
apologize. Because
I don't care what fucking role it is. Just know.
then that brings you into the world.
All right. Well,
Yeah, let's not wish my daughter to be in the world of strippers. If we
No,
don't
just
mind.
that she's the first person I thought of when you say bring a girl there to cut somebody. It's just it
Yeah,
was
but
Nevea.
even
he
then, I
meant
don't.
as, he meant as
I just
defense.
mean in the world in general. I don't want it to be anywhere, even if she's like trying to cut people. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer not. I'm like one mistake away from OnlyFans, like right now. So I'm trying to.
On a
trying to
more
live the rest of my life.
lighthearted note,
Yeah.
we are going to.
Well, wait. Can I summarize the rest of the podcast outside of?
Yes.
So just to summarize, we should start, you know,
Poker.
a poker room,
Yeah.
right? That
The
maybe
CRJ poker room.
we've got strippers.
Hmm.
Maybe we loan money to people to you know gamble or see the strippers and stuff. Entertainers,
Mm-hmm.
my bad. And then, you know, when those people don't pay, we have to, you know, we'll handle it and everything else like that. So, and hopefully we don't go to prison. But if
Yes.
we do, Jeff's gonna.
Just going to run
Jeff's
the
gonna
prison
run the whole thing, so
because
we're
he
good.
doesn't want to keister any.
And we do it
any dope.
again.
'Cause
Yeah,
Jeff
so
doesn't
it's
want
fine.
to keister
Yeah, I
any
want
dope.
to do that.
No, but he'll definitely will run a prison.
You're gonna have to keister something at some point. Everybody does.
I don't know, man.
You don't have to like it. You don't have to take it out and put it back in. Take it out, put it back in. You just put it in one time, and then
The old prison wallet.
yeah.
I don't want to be like a I mean, problem is they'd want me to like be like a half a pound of cocaine or something.
Yeah.
Half a pound.
You know, I don't know.
Shaped
Like,
like,
wait, is that it?
shaped like a banana.
Well, no, you hear those guys. What was it? There was a guy on Johnny Mitchell's podcast that was talking about getting arrested in Pakistan for drugs.
Yeah.
Because he was like a mule, and unknowing, like a blind mule or whatever. Whatever.
Would it be a camel? You're over there.
Yeah, it would be like a camel.
Yeah.
And but he was talking about like a guy, like if you had money and you could just pay people off, that it was super easy. You know, like one guy got busted, but he had swallowed so many balloons of heroin that by the time he got in there, like he had more heroin than anybody else. So he was the man. So he
wild.
got a bunch of money. So he's able to pay people off, and he got out.
That's crazy.
Shit like that.
Yeah, that's
Like
wild.
so there's people that make more money, just as much money in prison as they do outside of prison.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? The
That is
markup is
crazy.
just crazy. Now, would you stick something in your ass?
I mean,
Swallow it?
I'd
Would you
rather
swallow
not.
a balloon and then just?
I'd rather
crap
stick it in
out?
my ass than fucking swallow it, bro.
What if it gets hung up in your intestines?
Sounded so gay. speaking of January, Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Happy January.
What if
or
it gets hung
June,
up in your
why'd I say
intestines and
January?
you die? I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to swallow one. Like the swallowing a balloon thing scares me. Like I feel like it'll just stop and then I'll die. But if I just shove it up my ass, like I know I'm gonna shit it later.
listen, I'm supposed to be taking the kids kayaking. So we're praying for sunshine. Because we tried 2 weeks ago and it rained us out.
Yeah.
And then we get up today, it's supposed to be sunshine, and we get in the car and it's cloudy. And I'm like, dadgummit, it's supposed to be pretty today.
Yeah, it's that June showers.
Juneteenth showers.
It's been
Juneteenth showers. It's been raining all June, not just on Juneteenth, to be fair.
So,
maybe Juneteenth will bring us sunshine.
a lot of
Maybe.
dark clouds out there.
Maybe.
It was.
Look, I went through the square last night and it was bumping. They had
Really?
old R&B playing.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was.
It was real
I
good.
wanted to be some sunshine today.
Well, I used to know this guy named Sunshine that went to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sunshine.
Old man Sunshine.
I think. Oh man, Sunshine's boy.
that never gets old.
It
never
does.
gets old.
Bro, it's so funny.
Oh, that's good
No, that's
stuff.
great.
Well, I'm going to use my summer as my tap out. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll tap out. I'm gonna let you tap out last this time, Joe.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna tap out with I signed up for another tournament next weekend.
Get it, son.
Yeah. So randomly signed up for Fuji.
Got to get that stank off you from
Just I don't
Greg,
know. Yeah.
Greg winning
Just
at the NFC. You know, I'm starting to think Greg's kind of a cool guy. I'm just saying. I'm starting to
you
think.
would.
What does that mean? I would.
You would.
Seems like he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's great.
He's a passionate fella.
He is passionate.
He's big.
You know? Yeah.
He's swole joker.
Like meat hook hands. I got your guy, big old hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your tap out?
No, well, the tap out was I'm going to compete. Then it got derailed by Greg Relaford conversation.
Well, it's not really derailed. They tracks. Like you're trying to get that stank off of.
We'll see. Yeah,
the
look,
NFC
Where
loss.
is the tournament?
down in Noonan, East Coweta High School. It's Fuji. Yeah, back from the highs district back to East Coweta High School in a
Greg, I'll
gymnasium.
knock you down to your roots, man.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Look, getting back to it. I just got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just, gi and no gi. Going to do both.
Nice. Nice.
Going to go run both. Got one guy right now in my gi and two guys in my no gi.
There you go.
So we'll see what the day brings. You know, just
And that's next Saturday.
yeah, the 27th.
I might try to come to that.
Come on down, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, we may see what kids want to jump on. I may throw Dom on that too.
Right now, it's going to be a small one. Right now, there's only 200 people registered, so it should go pretty smooth, pretty quick. You know, mostly kids.
Right.
Mostly kids registered, but I was late night scrolling through Smooth Comp, and after a loss, it's kind of what you do sometimes. You know, you just get a little sad scrolling through Smooth Comp.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, there's a Fuji, and I have a game that I play sometimes where I will just register blindly to tournaments and see if I can make people fall out or sign up, either one, and see how it. See what comes up.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up that you do that sometimes.
I did it to poor what's his name, Megalodon Casey.
Casey,
I
yeah.
did it to Casey.
We watched Casey bounce around
I chased him.
different brackets. Yeah.
So I signed up for a Naga, Jeff.
Yeah.
And Casey Baines was signed up in the black belt division for whatever it was, and he pulled out of the division that I signed up for and into another division. and I just followed him. I kept changing my registration and following him to every division. And then finally, I stopped following him. And then we get there to the day at the Naga.
Dude, what the fuck?
And yeah, and he laughs. And actually, it was, what's his name? Panda.
Brent?
Brent Hamilton was there and was giving him crap about it. So the Naga guys combined divisions and put us in the same division anyway. So he couldn't get away from me.
That's right. I forgot about that.
But anyway, yeah. So I'll do that randomly sometimes. So sign up for Smooth Comp. Just
Picking on poor James Jones.
yeah. Oh, James Jones. Yeah, for sure. And but I was like, well, I'll do that for that Fuji. There's a couple guys in it. Let's see what kind of action we get. So I start registering, and all of a sudden it just like goes through, and it was free registration for black belts apparently.
Oh, well, that's dope.
So I registered, not really thinking it was actually going to be a thing. I was just going to pre-register, but then it just kept going, and next thing I know, I'm registered. It's like, oh, well, I guess I'm doing a Fuji next week.
You know, I'm signed up.
I'm signed up. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, well, let's run it. So we're gonna run it. Gonna have fun. That's my tap out. No pressure, Jeff. You're the
No,
last one.
there's no pressure. And
You just got to follow that.
I've got
Just with a good tap.
I got a big birthday coming up.
Putting a bow.
Oh yeah. Speaking of trips to the casino,
and it's a little.
Okay.
okay.
And
I
I'm
wasn't
not
gonna bring it up.
And I'm
Yeah,
I'm
woo.
not saying that as a. I'm not asking for presents or anything like that.
How old you gonna be?
50.
50, the big 50. You know, I turned 40 this year too.
oh hey, woo!
Just saying.
Which is crazy to me.
I feel like we should go go ride a bull.
Like, I
you
don't-
want to ride a bull?
I had a chance to ride a bull one time.
Yeah, you want to do it again? But do it this time?
I don't know. Where are we? I'm pretty good.
We can
think
find. I
Dylan's
can
got a
find a
bull.
bull.
Find a bull.
I would definitely find a bull for
Or
you
wrestle
guys.
a bull? Like, what do you like?
The
fucking
cow catcher thing.
Yeah.
This is my top out.
Sorry.
I got excited when you mentioned your birthday. My bad.
No, and I always say that because it's this is the first birthday that I've major milestone birthday
For sure.
that I've had that has been like, oof, man, like this is a big one. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
like
50s, yeah.
40,
like you made it. It's like
40 was
time
nothing.
now.
40 was nothing. 40 was just like, it's just 40.
I kind of feel 40.
You know, no, I didn't. I was kind of like, okay, 30 didn't even care. 20
Definitely
didn't
didn't
care.
care
I mean,
30.
it's like 10, great, but you know,
Born. Like, that was whatever.
but 50 is like, woo, that's a big one. And I think with everything that's gone on, you know, in my life in the last 2 to 3 years, you know, it's just magnified, you know, a little bit. And
Yeah.
so, lot of pause and self-reflection and kind of like, holy smokes, you know, this is real.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I mean, I feel good, you know, I'm in good shape for the most part.
Look good. For sure.
You know, I don't feel like I'm turning 50, mentally or physically, but you know, I are.
Thinking you're your prime, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but but anyway, so that's my tap out, dude. Y'all pray for me.
50 coming up.
50.
Okay, so
Yeah.
look, you guys,
Yeah, I like
social
it.
media, be on the lookout for the Jeff's 50th birthday bash. This we'll send you the location. Okay.
Yeah.
There may or may not be a poker room. May or not be some entertainers, but if you need money, just hit
May
us
or
up.
may not be a bull.
We may or may not be a bull.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Love you guys.